Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to SSSLSG Gurukulam online classes in commercial mathematics called Comparing Quantities. How are you all? Fine? Okay. You had food? You had. But don't sleep now. Be active. Get ready with your pen and book. And I hope you will note down whenever necessary. Okay? Don't get up from the place. Just only half an hour. Right? Be ready. Now let us see what we have seen in the previous class. Just to try to recall. Ratio and its applications. What is the ratio? When you compare any two quantities, we write in the form of ratio. Suppose you say height of Ramu is 150 centimeters, height of Bhimu is 160 centimeters. Ratio we call it as 150 is to 160, or when you simplify it, 15 is to 16. Correct? And it has got a lot of applications, is it not? Comparison of heights, comparison of weights, comparison of marks, comparison of rainfall, comparison of cricket scores. Correct? All these will have ratio, and it is used in mostly in commercial mathematics, finding discounts. Some popular things like clothes, on TV, mobiles and all, they use a discount that will be told in percentages, 20% discount, 15% discount, like that. And profit and loss. If a goods is sold for a higher price, we call it profit. If it is sold for a lesser price, we call it as loss. And finding the cost price and selling price. So, we have the formula, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. SP is selling price, cost price is CP. Similarly, loss is equal to CP minus SP. And sales tax, value added tax, goods service tax, all these are taxes added to the goods that is sold. Correct? And that will be in percentages, and that will be added to the goods that is sold, selling price. And also you have studied about simple interest and amount. Simple interest given by the formula PTR by 100. What is P? Principal. T? Time. R? Rate of interest. Formula for amount A is equal to principal plus interest. Correct? That also we have studied. We also studied compound interest. What is the formula for compound interest? A is equal to, come on, anybody? You are telling? Okay, A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N. What is P? Principal. What is R? Rate of interest. What is N? Number of years. What is A? Amount. So, in this formula, if you want compound interest, we call it as CI. So, CI is equal to amount minus principal. Amount minus principal. Correct? So, these are the things we have seen in the previous classes. Shall we see the home assignment? How many have done it? Most of you done it. Very simple question, no? Okay. Find a CI means compound interest on sum of rupees 8,000 for 2 years at 5% per annum compounded annually. So, what is given? Principal P 8,000 rupees. number of years is 2, n, rate of interest is r, 5%, ci how much, a how much. So formula is a, you can use the formula, a is equal to, come on, 1 plus p into 1 plus r by 100 to the power of n. So p is 8000 into 1 plus r is 5% to the power of 2. So 5 ones are 5 20s are. So 8000 into, come on, what to do? It will take LCM, correct? So if you take LCM, it will be 21 by 20. 20 plus 1, 21. How many times? Square means 2 times. So 0, 0 cancels, 0, 0 cancels. 2 ones are 2 40s are. 2 ones are 2 20s are. So 441. 21 is 441, correct? Into 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, 2 fours are 8. 8,820 rupees. That is the amount. And what about CI? So amount is equal to, first answer, you get amount for 2 years, 8,820 rupees. And second one, compound interest. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Correct? CI, what do you call? A minus P. What is A? 8820 minus P, principal 8000. So we get a beautiful answer, 820 rupees. That is the amount. Sorry, that is the compound interest. So understood? You write the formula, apply these things, take LCM, multiply this, you get 8820. 8820 is the amount minus principal, that gives the compound interest. Okay. So that's all what you have seen in this problem. Now topics for today. Rate compounded half yearly means semi-annually. So instead of doing every year, yearly ones, if you do half yearly, what happens? Let us see. So here the compound interest, when you take yearly, is taken here, annum compounded annually. Here annum compounded half yearly. Are you following? Half yearly means what? Usually in banks, April and October are called the half yearly interest days. That day it will be closed, April 30th, October 31st. That time they calculate all the interest to be paid. Okay, once in 6 months. So if it is a yearly calculation, suppose the amount is principal is 100 rupees, at 10% is the rate, then use the formula SI, 100 into P into T into P into R into T by 100. So if you cancel, you get 10 rupees as an interest, and amount becomes 100 plus 10, 110 rupees. At the end of 1 year, if you calculate for 1 year, amount becomes 110 rupees. Suppose you take half yearly, the time period is 6 months or 1 by 2 years. So P 100 into rate of interest 10 into half. So rate becomes half. When you are calculating for 6 months, you must make the rate as half of it. Suppose 10% is there, you must take 5%. that is a change. So then what happens? 100 cancels, you get only 5 here, correct? So interest is 5 rupees, that is after 6 months. That interest is to be taken to this principal to make it amount. So 100 is the principal plus interest 5 rupees, 105. So for next 6 months, principal is 105 rupees into half of 10%, that is 5%, by 100, that will be 5.25. Is it not? 5.25. This 105 is the principal plus interest is 5.25. You get 110.25. Is it more or less? This is 110. This is 110.25. So little more. So which is better? Calculating semi-annually is better. Correct? Now suppose you have, instead of 1 year, if you have 1.5 years, then what you must do? Same thing you must do for 3 times. If it is 2 years, the same thing you must do for 4 times. Or you can use the formula. But while taking that, you must take a rate of interest as half of that, because it is half yearly business. Okay? If it is 1.5 years means to the power of 3 it comes. 2 years means to the power of 4, like that. So we will work out one more problems on this to make it clear. So I think you understood the difference between the two. Always business people, they will think in what way they can earn more money. They do all type of tricks to get more money. That is why they start business. So one more question. Time period and rate when interest not compounded annually. That is called conversion period. The time period after which the interest is added each time to form a new principal is called conversion period. If you have a passbook, bank passbook, once in 6 months, they add this interest. But while they are doing interest, they will take a minimum balance. But they do calculations once in 6 months, say in April and also in October. And that is what is called as conversion period. Okay. When the interest is compounded half yearly, there are 2 conversion periods in a year. For 1 year, there will be 2 conversion periods, each of 6 months. In such a situation, the half yearly rate will be half of the annual rate. Suppose the rate of interest is 10%. When you take it as half yearly, that becomes 5%. If this is half yearly, this is yearly. Suppose it is 12%, half of that you have to take it. That is 6%. Correct? So that is a note you must note. Now we will work out problems on this. Find the compound interest for rupees 4,000 for the year at 10% annually when the interest is compounded for 6 months. So 1 year means how many half years? 2 half years. 2 year means 4 half years. 3 year means 6 half years. Correct? And suppose it is 3 months, then you must take 4 times, 1 by 4. Rate of interest must be taken as 1 by 4. Correct? So that is for information. Now principal is 4,000 rupees. Rate of interest is 10 by 2. Why you must take 10 by 2? Because it is half yearly calculation, once in 6 months. So that is 5%. Time is 1 year, that is 2 6 months. 1 year means 2 half years. And n is equal to 2 you must take in the formula. So A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of n. Noting down? I learnt it already. So what is P? 4,000. 1 plus what is R? 5 by 100 square. And if you simplify this, how much it comes? So 4000 into, you can cancel 5 ones are 5 20s are. So take LCM, 20 plus 1 by 20 square, that is 4000 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20, correct? So 0 0 cancels, 2 ones are 2 20s are, 2 ones are 2 10s are. So 21 and 21 how much? I told you on that day you must learn squares up to 25 at least. What is 20 square? 400. 10 square? 100. 21 square? 441. Into 10, 4410. That is the amount. Now what you have done here, even the rate is given 10, we have taken 5 because it is half yearly calculation. For 1 year, how many half years will be there? 2. So we have taken n as 2. So it is the amount. What about CI? Question is find the compound interest. So compound interest or CI is equal to compound interest for rupees 4000 in half yearly calculation. The rate of 10% is A minus P. A is 4410, P is 4000. That comes to 410 rupees, correct? They solve the problem. So in this way, whatever may be the period given, you must convert it into reducing the rate. Will you do it? Okay, shall we see one more problem? Calculate the amount and compound interest for rupees 62,500 for 1.5 years at 8% per annum, compounded half yearly. So here 1.5 years comes. Means how many half years? 3 half years. Correct? Rate of interest is 8%. That half yearly means by 2 you must make. If it is 3 months, by 4. Correct? So now apply the formula. A is equal to, come on, note down. P is how much? 62,500 into 1 plus R by 100. R is 4%. Must not take 8 because it is half yearly calculation. So again and again I am reminding you, into 3 to the power of 3. Why 3? Because 3 half years. So 62,500 into these 4 ones are 4 25s are. Take LCM. 25 plus 1, 26 by 25 into 26 by 25. Cube is there. Cube means you must write 3 times. 26 by 25 into 26 by 25 into 26 by 25. 3 times. 3 half years makes 1.5 years. For 2 years, how much half years? 4. Correct? So this is a little higher standard problem. That's why I taken this as a challenge. So this is P into these 3 times, 26 by 25 into 3 times. If you cancel, 25 ones are 25, 25s are. 25, 25 is 625, 2 zeros. Then again 25 ones are 25 hundreds are. Then again 25 ones are 25 fours are. Now there are 26 3 times, 1, 2, 3. that is 26 cube you must make. So, if you multiply 26 into 26, you get 676 into 26. Are you seeing it? Can you see it? See here. This 26 and 26 is 676 into 26. 6 6 are 36. 6 7 are 42 plus 3 4. 6 6 are 36 plus 4 40. Correct? So 4056. Then 2 6 are 12. 2 7 are 14 plus 1 15. 2 6 are 13 plus 6 2 6 are 12 plus 1 13. So if you add it 6 7 5 7 1 17,576, and don't forget this 4, it will make a strike. Why you left me? So 4 6 are 24, 4 7 are 28 plus 2 30, 4 5 are 20 plus 3, 4 7 are 28 plus 2, 4 1 are 4 plus 3, 70,304 is the amount. So, what is CI? Amount minus principal, 70,304 minus 62,500. Shall we subtract? It will be 4 minus 0 is 4, 0 minus 0 is 0, 13 minus 5 is 8, then 9 minus 2 is 7, then 6 minus 6 is 0. So, that is the compound interest. So, answer is amount is equal to 70,304 rupees. That is the amount. And compound interest is equal to 7,804 rupees. You can do it once without seeing. One you do it with the seeing, next time without seeing it work out. Okay? Is it alright? So, shall we pass on to home assignment? Okay. Calculate the compound interest for rupees 8,000 for 1 year at 9% per annum, compounded half yearly. What amount is to be repaid on a loan of rupees 12,000 for 1.5 years at 10% per annum, compounded half yearly? Okay, you try to do that. Okay, let us see what Bhagwan Baba says. Time waste is life waste. So don't forget this. Including me, I also must follow. Therefore, see to it that you do not waste even a single moment. So, time is precious, act is gracious, in the world so vicious, let's be cautious. Can you follow? So, let us not waste that precious time. Anything may happen any moment. Correct? So, try to answer the home assignments. Come prepared next time. Thank you.